What's up, my anomalies, and if you didn't know, the Red Banquet was just last night. At least it was last night for me. I couldn't make a video instantly after it happened because it was night, and guess what, I run on solar power, and also I was going to sleep. But for those who didn't catch it, or for those who just want to catch up, this video is going to explain the meaning of the Red Banquet, what happened, and my theories on it. Before we start, I'm on my way to 10k, so if you would subscribe, that would really help me out. I'd really love to hit 10k by the end of the year. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the video. The stream begins with badboyhalo looking around for guests, checking up on the wall, stuff like that. He talks to Ponk and Ant for a little while, talking about if there are any guests around. Then we see that Nihachu is the first guest to arrive, wearing a very nice Minecraft dress. badboyhalo shows Nihachu around the place, showing her the dance floor and the main dining table. A little bit I like here is that badboyhalo just straight up sprints across the dining table to get to her. I just imagine this 9'6" tall demon doing a roll over a dinner table and jumping to get to this person who's like, I'm confused. H-Bomb and Awesome Dude also arrive. Hannah appears next. badboyhalo punches Awesome Dude and then runs away, saying we're gonna play tag. And yet again, imagining this 9'6" tall demon just kind of like kicking at Awesome Dude and going, chase me. Sam and badboyhalo talk for a little bit before Sam just straight up climbs into the punch bowl. badboyhalo continues talking to Sam, but Sam just continually drinks punch. Constantly. Right? Every moment of every second, just constant drinking. Just so much. More guests begin to arrive. Basically, the whole party arrives, and so does Foolish, who is pointed out by badboyhalo. Foolish then admits to peeing on the egg. He peed on the egg. He admits to it, and badboyhalo, not happy. He brushes it off, but I can feel the rage seething inside of him. Goggy then appears, and everyone makes fun of badboyhalo's outfit, saying that Goggy's shirt is probably supreme and costs way more than his entire suit. badboyhalo then tells Ponk to set up the dinner, which is soup. They all have a little dance party before dinner, and eventually they all sit down. badboyhalo asks if anyone there is ready to toast, and Foolish decides to toast first. He talks about them blowing up his house and how he's happy for them to turn over a new leaf and how they don't have to continue fighting anymore. Eret also toasts, talking about how he loves to see the SMP just be peaceful and back to its old ways. Ponk does a speech and references Dream's song by saying that an old person told him people change like the tides in the ocean. That was pretty funny. Puffy also has a speech and also references Road Trip, the name of the song. And George's speech is all about how he slept. We learn that the food is actually a beetroot soup, and finally, badboyhalo decides to toast himself. However, as he starts to finish his speech, lava slowly begins pouring down the sides of the banquet hall, trapping everyone inside. He finishes it up by saying,
prepare,
cheers to that.
Yep, prepare to die.
Prepare to die. There is a chaos that ensues, but Puffy has planted armor, and she goes to collect it, because she didn't trust them anyway. However, turns out Hannah has been being controlled by the egg this whole time. So she told badboyhalo about the armor, and they stole it. So now they have armor, and no one else does. As they prepare to start killing the guests, Awesome Dude speaks up. He revealed that he had a secret plan the whole time, that he was going to blow up the egg. So he runs over to a lever and clicks it. A fountain of TNT pulls through the roof, landing on the egg, and blows up. Except, instead of actually blowing up the egg, everything that the egg controls simply turns to crying obsidian and protects itself against the explosion. badboyhalo says that after Quackity's explosion, they decided to take some extra precautions, so now the egg can transform into crying obsidian. We also get confirmation that the egg is going to hatch, and that was the plan the whole time. However, for it to hatch, it requires death. Specifically, death near it. Eret calls badboyhalo a monster, saying that he betrayed their trust. Ponk then bites back by referencing the fact that Eret betrayed TommyInnit, Wilbursoot, and Tubbo's trust in the final control room. badboyhalo then decides Eret is the first person that shall be executed in front of the egg to give the egg its power. However, Foolish manages to step up, irritated of the audacity of the Eggpire, and tries to descend a barrage of lightning down onto the egg. However, nothing happens. This is because apparently the egg is dampening his power. When in the egg's area, all superpowers, it seems, are dampened. Bad references it as the egg's territory and how you can't outpower the egg in the egg's own territory. They decide to execute Foolish now instead, who is Puffy's son. So Puffy tries to stand up and fight against them. However, it's kind of too late. They grab Foolish and execute him in front of everyone. Everyone is in chaos because now they really know that they're all gonna die and none of them have weapons. However, Quackity joins the game, appearing behind badboyhalo, shouting stop. Don't do this. Quackity and badboyhalo have a back and forth for a short period of time. Badboyhalo says this in response, which is quite interesting. I can't stop Quackity. If I stop, I won't get what I need. Now it's obvious that the egg is promising him something, but it's something that's very, very dear to him. Is it Skeppy? That would make a lot of sense. After all, Skeppy has been very distant ever since he was corrupted by the egg. Maybe badboyhalo this whole time has been working for the egg with the promise that Skeppy would be returned to his normal self and they could live a happy life. We then get a badass line that will definitely be used in animatics.
Because guess what, Quackity? If you wanted to stop us, you should have brought more than just yourself. You should have brought an army with you.
Guess what, Bad? I did. In fact, I brought the next best thing. I brought my biggest enemy. I literally brought my biggest enemy, Bad.
What?
So I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
All right, Quackity, where's this egg thing?
You should have brought more than just yourself. You should have brought an army. I did bad. I brought the next best thing, my greatest enemy. And just then, Technoblade walks in. Not only that, Purpled walks in after, so now we have Quackity, Purpled, and Technoblade. The reason why Technoblade is working with Quackity, one of his greatest enemies, is because the egg is the antithesis of anarchy. It's the antithesis of Technoblade. Captain Puffy then lashes out with a netherite axe, which you might be surprised, where did she get it? She didn't have a weapon before, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, she kills Antfrost, stealing his armor. A battle then breaks out. Eventually, badboyhalo and the gang decide to run away. They manage to escape. And once they reach the surface, they completely split up. There's nowhere for them to go. badboyhalo sends Hannah and Ponk away after they've lost Antfrost. badboyhalo realizes they have the egg and that maybe he was the bad guy the whole time. This could possibly reference the fact that maybe he is slipping from the egg's control slightly. At the end of the stream, he goes into a boat to visit a very specific person, but we don't know who that person is. Almost everyone was at the banquet, so I can't quite think of who that person was, besides a very specific green man. Or possibly a specific blue man. And that's the end of the stream. So what exactly happened in the stream? Well, I'm going to explain some things. The biggest question is, how did Hannah get that netherite axe? And you might not have seen this, but Ranboo was actually here the whole time. Even though he never appeared at the banquet, he was in fact hiding in the rafters above the party the whole time and probably dropped down the netherite axe for Puffy to use. It seems Ranboo knows a little bit more about how to not get into combat because he's probably been taught by Technoblade. Now it's time for just some theories and some thoughts I have on the Red Banquet. I might make a different theory later about who really badboyhalo is going to meet, but right now I don't really see who it could be besides either Dream or Skeppy. Almost everyone was at the banquet. The only people that weren't at the banquet that I can think of was Sapnap. I don't think Puns was there, although he could have been in the background and I might have missed him. Tommy in it and Tubbo were definitely not there, and neither was Filza. I'll make a whole different theory about that, talking about what it could be in a different video. But something big that we figured out is that the egg hatches. It will hatch. That is the plan that the Eggpire has had this whole time. It seems like badboyhalo is going to be hunted for a long time, as, you know, he just made a lot of enemies. And he's probably just done the thing that everyone just thought he was going to do, and now no one hates him. Like before, he was a nuisance at most, but now he's an actual threat, and he's threatening these people. So it's probably that they're going to hunt him down. Quackity even says in the VC, Purple to go hunt them. And so there it is. We have to figure out who was badboyhalo investigating or going to for either help or advice. What was the egg going to give badboyhalo? Was it Skeppy? And what exactly will hatch from the egg? What will come out of it? A lot of theories have been that it's going to be the Ender Dragon. But maybe it won't be the Ender Dragon, maybe it'll be a Red Dragon, maybe it will be a modified dragon that can be controlled by badboyhalo. Or maybe it is a new member. But those are theories for different videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. That would help me out a ton, trying to hit 10k by the end of the year. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next life. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you on the flip side. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you in the void. Bye bye!